Greetings and welcome to Twilight production gameplay video of Destiny 2. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually get the two raid chests. That's basically it is a secret raid chest that you can actually unlock in the raid. So there's two of them that you don't need to actually progress into the raid in order for you to get there. First one is pretty easy. It's easy to do. I can show you guys how to do that. The second one, you have to actually glitch through the infrastructure of the raid. So that one's going to be a bit interesting. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually do that, and hopefully not die. So anyway, it's going to take multiple tries, especially with the different classes that you have. The Warlock and the Titans are pretty okay because you got these extended jumps, like really high jumps that it can actually catapult you and those kind of things. It is like, you know, pushes you much higher. But the the Hunter has the 3 jumps and it doesn't jump that high. So in order for us to really do this properly, we're going on our Hunter because this is, I kind of feel, the hardest one. I've done it like one shot with the Warlock, one shot with the Titan, the Hunter quite a few tries. So these are the things that you definitely do need. So the first one is Stompies, and these are for, as you can see, increase sprint speed, slide distance, and improves the height or high jumps, strife jump and triple jump. So these are basically going to push you much higher than you normally would. The other thing that you should actually have is a sword. I have the Lament, but you can have any sword. It's just that the sword, whenever you're jumping, it's going to allow you to slash and push you a bit forward. So it allows you to get to those certain hard to reach places. So yeah, let's get it started. So the first thing you want to do is obviously go ahead and go to Deepstone Crypt, and that's the new raid. Now, one thing that I would want to actually tell you guys is that you don't need to finish the story in order to have this. So I have the Hunter. The Hunter is not actually finished with its story. I just started it today, and I just basically can go straight away into Deepstone Crypt. And what you would actually get over there, obviously if you haven't actually completed the raid or haven't received any loot from the raid, you're not going to get the raid loot. But what you will definitely get is 10 of these spoils of war. Now these are the tokens that you'll use to actually purchase the new or at least the old exotics that you could only get from raids, and these are actually at the tower, and you're gonna have to pay a certain amount of things in order for you to actually get it, and one of those things is spoils of war. So you're going to be getting 10 per box. So you got to do it on all 3 characters. That will equal to 60 per week, and then obviously you're going to have to do it according to how much is needed per item that you want to purchase. So for instance, if you want to go for Anarchy costs 240 of these tokens. So if you're going to get 60 on 3 characters, so that's 6, 12, 18, 24, so that's 4 weeks, 1 month you'll get Anarchy. That's hopefully if they don't patch it so that you have to complete the raid in order for you to get this, but yeah, we'll have to see. So anyway, yeah, if you have a character that hasn't actually completed the story, or you don't want to start the story, all you need to do is just skip the intro scene. It'll give you it'll show you the map, and you just go ahead and click Deepstone Crypt and launch it from there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna launch and get started. Crap. I think I have a save point, so I have to reset it, so I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, it does seem as if it's gonna go to the save point. And yes, it is a save point. So we're gonna exit over here. We're gonna go back to orbit. We're gonna reset it. Okay, so we're gonna go open up there. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna reset the raid. So in order to reset it, you're gonna click on this icon, or at least you're gonna press F. It's gonna reset. So we do know that there is definitely a glitch that actually allows you to traverse the entire map without actually getting the frostbite. Now frostbite is when you, like in a blizzard, you're going to get a stack as you step out, so I'm going to explain that once we get to that particular part. But until then, let's get this started. So anyway, you're going to come in. There's a lot of guides to do this. A lot of people are actually explaining it, I guess probably better than I would. But I'm going to try my best to make it as easy as possible. It's going to be a bit longer, but it's going to be a lot easier, I guess, in explanation. So just be careful over here. Not a lot of people have mentioned that, you know, you got to watch out.
Found it. The deep stone crypt, the birthplace of the Exo, and a prison for something sinister. Her followers intend to make use of it, to unleash a chaos they do not understand. Their success means untamed power beyond their wildest dreams. They must be stopped.
Okay, so you make your way down here, and there's going to be ads that's going to be spawning. So be careful if you're lower power level. You have to kill all these ads in order for the doorway to open up. So if you got the lament, it's definitely awesome to have that. It's going to one-shot most of the mobs. So like this guy is going to take a bit more than... It's fine if you die, because could use so much ammo here. Oh crap, I might die. Okay, so you want to try and keep things so that you can heal up a bit. Try and keep your back, you know, like towards a wall, or you know, so you can easily just turn around it so you can get some cover. We're gonna try and get this guy because he's gonna cause us a lot of hassle. This one guy. Okay, so we got those guys. Okay, so now it's opening up, so we're gonna get into this location. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna follow this pathway, and then we come to this location here. Okay, so in the actual raid, you can take these. Is actually a triumph for, you know, taking all these speeders across all the way to the end. But we don't really need this. Now, the other thing that I wanted to explain is the glitch. Now, if you come out over here, you're gonna see there's this frostbite. Now, the frostbite is gonna count down right up to 10, and in order for you to get rid of it, you're gonna have to come into these orbs that's gonna keep you warm, and they're gonna take away that debuff. So in order to try and, we're gonna glitch it out. We're gonna take this speeder, we're gonna put it on the outside, close as possible, and jump back in, get the frostbite out, and then there we go. We hop onto the speeder, and you got no frostbite that's gonna be collecting. So once again, put your speeder as close as possible, jump out, get back in. While you're still inside, you make sure you get to ride your, or at least you get that, you know, press E in order for you to ride, and then once you jump in, you got the glitch. So watch out for these things. They're gonna explode and slow you down, and obviously you're not going to be able to make some of the jumps, so you just got to be careful there. So we got this. Now I do notice that sometimes if you do go inside over here and you come out, you end up getting the frostbite thing again. So just be careful of that. If you do end up getting the frostbite debuff that comes on you, you just do that same glitch all over again. But yeah, just keep on traversing. Just be careful for all those bombs. Now there's going to be another one around the corner, so you're just going to keep as far as we can away from it. Now this is the part here. We can try and aim for that. You see that sticking out, I think, structure? We're going to aim for that. So we're going to just use the speed and get across. Careful, there's ads inside there, so we want to stay away from them because they can actually wipe you. Okay, so we got the first light, so now we're going to look for another light source. So you go a little bit, I know it's this way, and there's the light source there. We got to be careful because there is an edge, so you got to watch out. You fall down, you're going to have to restart at the previous location. So we're going to keep, you'll see the orb on your, or at least the one for warming you up is on your right hand side, and to the left of that is another light. So we're going to go here. This is something that you got to watch out for because that's a ledge and you can fall down, and you're going to have to start at the next, or at least the previous checkpoint. So from here you can actually jump just using your normal abilities. You're going to jump there and then jump across here. Okay, so now at this particular point, now you got As soon as you make this jump over here, you can still see the structure. Then you're going to come this way. We're going to jump across, go to that light, and then mount up. So just go a bit slow, watch out for the bombs. There's there, and you see the light there, the structure again, and then you got these ledges. So you're going to make your way through here. We're going to come in between this and in between here. So we're going to keep all the way forward. We can turn left over here, but I guess we're going to keep going forward so you guys know exactly where we are. Once you hit that bomb, you know you're in the right location, and then you take a right. You can take a left again because it's a bit more further forward. Okay, and we're going to follow it here. Okay, so in order for this, you'll see the next light. Before the light, you're going to turn right. And then in order to know that you're in the right location, you'll see the brig. Don't attack it because then it's going to aggro on you. So you're going to go more towards your right, and you see you see a gap in between this mountain. That's where the first chest is, and then the other location there is where you're going to progress. So we're going to jump through, and there's the first chest. So you just go and open it, and you're going to get your loot. Now I'm not getting anything because I already collected it this week. So from here now, we're going to actually go in between here. Just don't go out yet until you're absolutely sure that you're not going to aggro them, or you are going to progress. The door is closed, so you're going to have to try and dodge as much as you can, because you can kill them, but the brigs are very hard, so I'd suggest not to. Just wait for it to the door to open, and then it closes. So you just want to let the door open, go all the way to the end so it closes up. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but anyway. So we're going to go through, and then we're going to get here. We still haven't aggroed them yet. This is... Okay, we got all the way in there. Close, close, close. Perfect. Okay, so that's the first chest done, and now the second one. So we're going to jump onto a speeder. We're going to go all the way across. So you just follow the pathway. It'll lead you out of this cavern. Okay, so there's actually two glitches that you could use. Now the first one is you're going to jump up over here and make your way across to that location up there. Then from there you're going to run across, and then there is a particular gap round about in that area. So you can use your sword to swing to try and get through. So somewhere around these two you can actually glitch into there, and from that point you can move on. It is a bit harder, especially for like some classes that don't have the ability. So you could actually just get up there, and then from here let's go ahead and... Okay, I don't have my sword equipped, damn it. Okay, so I'm just showing you this. This isn't the easiest one. I feel that the other one is. Come on. So 1, 2. Damn it. Ah, shit, okay. Anyway, you're basically going to try and aim up over there on that one. I got one more ammo. We'll give this one more try. Ugh, crap, come on. Nah, can't do it without the sword. Okay, so yeah, that's basically where you want to try and get to. So it's that location right there. It's kind of embarrassing, or at least you want to get right in that corner, and then from there jump across, make your way through there, and then jump again and try and make your way at that location, glitch your way through, and then you run across and then you come down. So that is a bit of a harder one. I guess they might patch this way that I'm showing you right now. This one here in particular, I don't think they would patch it, but the next one probably they would, because it's part of the raid. So anyway, we're gonna make our way through here. This is much easier than the other one, so you just keep on going. all the way through. So this is the location of the, the first encounter or the first challenge that you're gonna have. So we're gonna make our way here, up on top there, and into this room. And if you remember the start, okay, there is something over here that you can get for the ghost one. I don't know if I'm actually going to go ahead and do a video on that.
Here I am again,
yeah,
in
let's
this
see.
damn crypt I told myself I would never return to. But I have to do it. I have to.
Okay, so we're going to keep going, make our way through here, down the stairs, and right at this door. So it's going to say spawning restricted. And what's going to happen is that it's going to create a save point at this location. So what I'm going to do, you can actually place down a raid banner in order for you to get your ammo and all of that back, but I feel the easier option would be just to relaunch it, because this is a save point. So we're going to try and relaunch it. I don't know if I have to go back to the destination, or I can just relaunch it like this. Okay, so we can. Okay, so we can relaunch it so we can get our sword ammo again, because we definitely are gonna need it in order for us to traverse the next area. Okay, so we're back here. We got 24 of our blade ammo. Nice. Okay, so next step. From that location where you spawn in, you just run all the way to the end. So there's two doorways. That's the first one. And then you got the second one, which is red. Or at least it's a red room. You come inside here, and you're not going to go through. You're actually going to jump down here. Now this is a part of the puzzle that you would be doing in the first encounter of the raid, where you're going to come in and you're going to be advising people, which location and all of that. So I got lost the first time I was watching someone else's guide, and yeah, I had to watch it a few times to know exactly where I'm going. So once you come down here, you're going to run all the way to the end, and then this area here, you're going to actually glitch through. So right there in that corner, there is a way for you to get out of the map. So we can go in. Be careful, because as soon as you get in, yeah, there is a complete drop over there. So you have to time it right. You can't jump too soon, nor can you jump too late. So we go down again. This is a bit tricky. Until you get it right, it's gonna be, trial and errors all the time. So once again, just be careful. You're gonna get out, jump, and then there is a small place over here for you to jump on. Okay, then from here, if you jump on top, you'll see there is a ledge there. So we're gonna go and jump onto that. Okay, so that's the first one, the first tricky part done. So you're gonna run across now from from here all the way up there. You see these it's snow that's left in that location there, but be careful, you can't jump too soon over here, because you're gonna hit your head up over there, and then it's gonna push you down. And sometimes, especially when you're in the Warlock or Titan, it's gonna basically drop you lower than where you want to go, and then you die. So just be careful about that. So equip your sword, run out, then start to jump, and you're here. Now that's not where you want to go. You're gonna come to the side, run along this, and jump across, and you made your way here. So this is pretty easy, this part. Just keep jumping all the way to the bottom. Just keep running. Just be careful over here, you can actually fall down. So what's actually going to happen here is that we're going to jump to that location right there. Now it is a bit tricky, because sometimes it doesn't get loaded in. So in order for you to load it, you're going to have to take out your ghost. It's going to load all that, and then that's good. So now from here, we're going to jump all the way there. So I'll take my sword out so you can see properly, and there we go. Okay, so we're going to run across here, and this is the hard part. Now you're going to have to run all the way along the top right there, and in order for you to do that, you're going to have your high jumps, you're going to have your sword out, and you're going to have to do some swings. So let's try this out. I do notice that sometimes you can actually climb and you can stop here, but as you go higher up, it's not going to allow you to stay. So just be careful about that. So with the hunter, you're gonna have to take a first leap off and then push forward. So leap and push forward. Okay, and we're gonna start sliding and swing and oh crap! We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. Okay, leap and first location. Okay, so that's fine. Now from here, you want to jump across onto this right there and jump higher. There we go. And then start climbing again. So now this is a very tricky part because it's going much higher, and sometimes if you make a mistake you could actually fall all the way down to this location, and sometimes even all the way to the bottom. So just be careful. So I'm gonna keep trying. Oh no 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 no! Oh my god! Okay, we're gonna try this again. Oh no! It is very tricky. So just be careful. And second safe place. Okay, so one thing to know that if you die here, you're not gonna spawn in this location. You're gonna spawn back out in the main area. So just be careful once again. And now this time we're gonna try and go. Okay, so we're gonna jump out here. Just be careful because there is like a bit of a slide that's gonna take place there. Okay, so we need to try and get up there, all the way up here. So that's where we need to go to next. And swing. And swing. Okay, so we made it here. Now, as long as you make it here, this is actually pretty easy after that. Now, it's getting up this particular water pipe, I think this is, that's going to give you a bit of trouble. So you have to be very careful. Don't try and jump on this because that the ceiling here is going to stop you. So you need to get to that particular wall. Okay, so we're going to jump out here and just be careful not to fall down there. Okay, so we're going to jump here, and there we go. Okay, so that's the first one there. Alright, so that's the hardest part that you can actually be facing. Then the next thing you're going to do is jump here, go out there, you can jump on this, jump again, jump on these white things, and you can go on this. As you can see, it's like a catwalk there. So you're just going to run all the way through, jump over this, keep going, and then you want to jump on that ceiling there, or that rooftop. We're going to keep running. And jump again. So we're going to go all the way to the edge. Just be careful over here. Now this is going to be very, very tricky. Because now this is the edge, and we want to go all the way down there. Alright. So we're going to try and get in line. Ooh, almost jumped down. So we're going to try and get to that particular like ledge or piping that's going to be coming out. So we need to try and jump on that. So I wouldn't suggest jumping. I suggest that you just drop down and then use your jump in order for you to, get the proper lift or go to the proper location. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so getting down there, getting close. This could be it. And there we go. Okay, so that part is done. Now, here is a very particular location to get. You see this edge over here? We need to get into that. Now, you can overshoot it and you can miss it sometimes, but not to worry. If you're close to the edge, you're actually going to get stopped right there. So you can keep on trying. So that's fine. So we're going to try and aim for that. Okay, so we got it. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Now we're going to crouch here, get this wall behind us, and then keep going forward. So the next thing you're going to look for is this black mark here. See this here? What you want to do is just walk, get to that black mark, and then do like a 180. Make sure you do that 180 from your left hand side. So you're going to turn this way and face that location. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. Do like that, and it's going to take a few times, but there we go. You just drop down like that. Some people tend to just go towards the edge. You'll just drop off over there and use your jump in order for you to get to that to this edge over here and climb up. I just turn around over there. It's much easier. It's much safer. So the next thing to do is for us to get across. Watch out for these things that push you out and you'll fall. So we're going to go to this platform here and make our way to the next one. And that's that. Okay, so the good thing about this is once you're on this platform, if you do miss and die, it spawns you to the previous platform that you did step on. So next we're gonna have to go and jump on that, or even anywhere over here. You can just go and jump on that. So you want to be careful, especially if you're using Stompies. It's gonna give you a bit of a boost, so it's not the usual boost that you're used to. So sometimes you can overshoot it. But also it gives me opportunity to show you that you can respawn at this platform. And we're going to give this a try again. Okay, overshot. There we go. Okay, so I'm not going to even try that one. I know I'm going to overshoot it again, so I'm going to just go straight to that one, use my sword. Okay, so we take a bit of a running start. Jump, jump, and there. Okay, so I didn't have to use my sword. That's okay. Okay, next up is going to be that jump. Don't try and jump. Don't try and jump it just from here. Look for that platform and jump down and go. 1, 2, and we made it. Okay, next up is that platform there. So we're going to run across, jump, and oh my god, I thought I was going to miss it. And we basically made it to the second location of the chest. So we're going to run all the way here. Go to the edge here. Just be careful. And as you can see there, there's the box. So we're going to go right here and drop down. And second chest. So that's it. That's basically the 2 chests that you do get. And there is an actual triumph for doing it. Season of the Hunt, Europa, the Moon. I'm trying to find that thing. I think it's here. Then Deep Stone Crypt. And there we go. You get this one here, the Crypt Keeper. So loot hidden chest in the Deep Stone Crypt. So this is the triumph that you end up getting. And there is a pretty cool looking coloring module, or at least dye, I guess you can call it, for your clothing, and you unlock it just by getting these two. So anyway, that was a bit longer than I expected, especially with some of the errors. I did expect to, like fail a few times on that pipe, but yeah, you just make sure that you have a sword so you can actually make your way across that particular pipe, all the way up, and you should be fine after that. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.